After a night that can only be described as epic, Petra and James find themselves facing the relentless morning light. Petra, with the urgency of a caffeinated cheetah, bolts off to attend her class, leaving James to savor the fruits of the previous night. Little does he know that this carefree decision will soon turn his life into a philosophical roller coaster. Fast forward a bit, and we find James racing through the city like a desperate, caffeinated cheetah, determined not to fashionably be late for his philosophy class. Mr. Zimmet, the guardian of wisdom, contemplates denying James entry but eventually succumbs to the pressure of being the cool teacher and opens the door wide. As the last day of class unfolds, Zimmet, the maestro of mental acrobatics, encourages his students to share their favorite puzzles. Chips brings up the infinite monkey theorem, a concept suggesting that given infinite time, monkeys would eventually write Hamlet. Jack presents the trolley problem, but to spice things up, they turn it into the obese man problem. Ah, the classics. Georgina throws the ignorant happiness paradox into the mix, proving that philosophy is as much about lounging in towers as it is about pondering the meaning of life. Then comes Zimmet's masterpiece, a thought experiment of atomic apocalypse. Suddenly, the class turns into a casting call for Survivor, Bunker Edition. Only this time, it's sharper than a Black Friday clearance at a knife store. Enter Zimmet's not-so-subtle threat to Petra: participate or watch James's grades plummet into the abyss. Blackmail and philosophy, the perfect combination. Zimmet, the puppet master, deals out random professions like a steroid-fueled blackjack dealer. James picks his card first, and Zimmet, in a suspicious fit of coughing, hands one to Petra. Little did they know that Zimmet had a side gig as a part-time germ spreader. Now, the students reveal their professions like a bizarre talent show. Toby is a published poet, but before he can drop a rhymed bomb, Zimmet tosses him aside as if he were the protagonist of a Shakespearean tragedy. Because, you know, poets can't rebuild society. Fast forward through a frenzy of voting, where life and death decisions are made as casually as choosing a show on Netflix. Zimmet, the wild card, triumphs over Utami, the opera singer. Why? Because taking a chance with a potential mad scientist outweighs the luxury of a soprano. Obviously. Inside the bunker, the survivors rearrange tables for their last words, only to find out that Zimmet hadn't finished his wave of humanity. Shots echo, and Zimmet's mercy bullets find the remaining outcasts. The bunker, a promised land of artificial gardens and daybeds, becomes a year-long Netflix marathon. The highlight? Petra's daily check on Zimmet's decomposing body, complete with a special appearance by a dog. Because every apocalypse needs a loyal canine cleaning crew. As the group prepares for their grand exit, they encounter a hurdle. Zimmet wasn't bluffing about that exit code. The gang tries every trick to escape, but the bunker becomes their stylish yet inescapable prison. Survival mode kicks in, but with supplies running low, they choose a more humane end. In a twist worthy of a Christopher Nolan puzzle, Zimmet reveals he's an extraordinary bunker builder. He drops the bomb of the exit code, and the students wonder if this is real life or just an overly bizarre and long movie. The survivors face the extraordinary challenge of survival, with the enigmatic Zimmet orchestrating an apocalyptic-themed exercise. Picture this: Toby, the poet, silenced by a Zimmet eager to keep an enigmatic code. A truck, keys, explosions, and a chaotic scramble to reach a bunker at the last second, all wrapped in the mundane blanket of everyday life. But wait, there's more. Petra discovers the betrayal of James and Jack, triggering a cascade of events that leads our fearless group to consider the urgent matter of procreation amid imminent ruin. And don't forget the unforgettable moment when Zimmet, in a fit of frustration, hands out loaded and unloaded weapons as party favors. In a shocking twist, Zimmet reveals the grand deception, hidden compartments and rigged cards. James, the unwitting pawn in Zimmet's existential chess game, questions privilege and Plato's allegory of the cave, while the apocalypse looms in the background like an unwelcome guest. Petra, the unwavering voice of reason, proposes a third iteration of the exercise, leading to a selection process rivaling the finale of a reality show. Genius wine auctioneers, self-esteem boosting fashion designers, and poker-playing poets emerge as the chosen ones. Zimmet's assessment system fails, but he retaliates, unleashing chaos and armed conflicts. In a final showdown, Zimmet's grand plan unravels, leaving the survivors with an improvised harp, a year's worth of letters and wine, and the revelation that the bombs never fell. Oh, the irony, the apocalypse is just a fiction in Zimmet's twisted imagination. But fear not. Chips, the unsung hero, presents an alternative version where a boat and a harem of women await. Absurdity reaches new heights as survival tales turn into tragically comedic endings, drowning, barracuda attacks, and another meeting a tragic fate with a palm tree. And in a surprising twist, Zimmet's affair with Petra comes to light, adding a touch of soap opera drama to this classroom spectacle. With a final kiss and a dramatic exit, Petra leaves Zimmet to contemplate the consequences of his ill-conceived exercise. As the students depart, leaving Zimmet to his own reflections, we are left to ponder the absurdity of it all. The exercise, a mix of irony and disappointment, reflects the absurdity of the human condition, wrapped in a narrative of survival. If you enjoyed the video, I ask that you leave a like and subscribe to the channel to help me grow. Thank you very much for watching until the end, and I'll see you in the next one, folks.